one shot.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get... Right to the air is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 17 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
Hall again on second down. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Jets at 8-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From midfield, here's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Here's Rodgers. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not got the first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Well, here come the Bills, and you don't have to look hard to find their fifth-year star QB, taken 7th overall back in 2018, Josh Allen.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Another nice move. And he's got room. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Throwing again on second down. Allen, he's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Montgomery. A loss of 2 there, second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Harris is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Allen now on third and goal. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start, and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. On play action, Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing is Allen on third. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little bit of help there? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, and Next Gen Stats says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
That's pulled in at the 32. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there was no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Allen going right back to Knox, and again a completion. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Now Allen. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where the kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Well, as we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the Parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those Parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. Now a man open down the middle of the field. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Dancing away at the 35. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. On play action. Now Rodgers. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Allen now on 1st down. The left side caught by Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they're fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
They were the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decide to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Forced out to his left. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Operating from the gun, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 10 yards out. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw again on second down, Rodgers. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this one is incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Allen now looks to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. John Franklin Myers has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On play action, Rodgers. Open net here is Conklin. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will hold pat at 13. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10 way up at the 37. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. To the air, Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Toss left to Montgomery. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Damian Harris, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
This is DJ Reed returning. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Buffalo. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 7. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Now Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers on the slant. He's got Hardman. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. One more time with Hall. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard from 4 yards out. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. taken at about the 1. Here's Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Bills ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Chaz Surratt with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. To throw is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Rodgers again now. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Rodgers. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now goal for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Back to throw, Rodgers. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded just out. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. And
I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call. And it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run with Montgomery. And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on first down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here's Sam Martin now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jets will take over. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. What can Rodgers do now with his drive? Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rodgers now on first down. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On second down, a run with Hall. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And check down complete to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 27. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Now Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Rodgers to throw once more. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Now the Bills will take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Jets are going to win the football game.